Support LaneSide. Get something cool. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I am the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter, and somewhere in the ethos is old guy Wayne. But, I don't know. But we're about to go to the lanes with multiple styles to check out some brand new equipment and see how it stacks up. Okay, guys, we are back on lane level with our speed dominant player, Wayne Porter.
And he's bowling on the high friction house shot.
And we are looking at a storm ball.
A storm ball, yes. We finally got a hold of one.
Woo!
I'd like to thank the bowler for the donation.
That is correct.
Yep.
If you guys want us to review a ball and you want to donate one to us, we will absolutely review it. We can't always buy every single ball we're asked to. So
exactly.
They're
getting expensive.
It gets expensive, especially in Canada. Here, storm stuff is super duper expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
But I digress. We're checking out something that has been in their line for a while, and this one has been, the Ruby here has been compared to a classic. So tell us a little bit about this ball.
This is the IQ Tour Ruby.
Yes.
So we had the gold, the original IQ Tour, and I loved that ball. And then one day I went to get it again,
and it was in several pieces.
In pieces.
Yeah.
So I saw somebody that I knew, and I asked if they were going to get rid of that. Let me know, and he handed it to me the same day, and I was very thankful. And this ball does not
disappoint,
right?
How close do you feel this is to your gold?
It's exactly the same.
That's pretty high praise.
It's slightly different layout on it, but reaction wise, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Like, it's got the same C3.
The centripetal control core.
Yeah, and it's been in all of the versions that they've had.
Boom!
I think this is the closest they've got back to the original.
Yeah. I have not thrown a lot of the IQs. I only threw one in my entire career.
That was the hybrid.
That was the hybrid that I threw 800 with.
Yes.
Very short amount of time where I wasn't under contract to anybody.
Yeah.
I liked the motion I saw there. In fact, that style of core, you look at the RG and the differential, every brand has a ball with these kind of numbers.
Yeah.
And I think everyone loves a ball in their brand with this.
And that's the thing is, if you look at the shape, it is so much similar to a lot of the cores that I've loved over the years. This one's just bigger.
Yep.
Right? There's the ones. There's two of them that just came out with brand new releases with Hammer and Brunswick that are similar shapes.
Yep.
Just not as big as this one. And
so
that's what I like about this one.
Yeah,
right?
we know this core dynamic is very good with stronger cover stocks.
Yeah.
And the gold had a fairly strong cover watching you guys throw it. We have a speed dominant player here who has struck, but he's had to move a fair amount. This ball sees the friction.
Well, it does. And it's a pearl ball, so it comes off the spot and goes.
But this isn't the first out of your bag for our speed dominant player.
No.
This is, as we've said before, this is probably game 3, game 4. When there's a super defined friction point, you need the ball to get down lane and see it and hook.
Yeah, when you got friction down lane and now friction up front because of everybody using all their either urethane or high sanded balls, right? Your strong solids, you switch to this. Now watch it just come off. Look at that. Like, that's a one or two board move.
Yep.
Right? Like,
for a speed dominant player, normally we wouldn't say symmetrical.
No. Especially late in a block.
Yeah.
Right?
But this one seems to have a fair amount of motion.
Yeah.
Now here he is throwing it left-handed. He looks so purty.
Now, on the other hand, I'm talking about a pearl ball. And if everybody's watched the show for a long time, they
know
hate
pearl balls.
I hate pearl balls. But there is a few that are exceptions. My highest series is with a pearl ball. I'm not going to lie.
All right, so here is the bonus. We know that these core dynamics, very similar.
Very
as we
similar,
said, every company has a ball with these similar core dynamics. The RG around 249, differential between 029 and 035.
Yeah.
So right here, we're going to see a lot of the dynamics being, the difference being cover stock.
Yeah.
And
look at
the biggest difference that I saw there, maybe a board of hook, but about 3 feet of distance and much more angular.
Well, exactly. You get with that pearl part, you're getting a little bit further down, a little bit thing. But that's, I mean, just to be a little bit more friction additives to it,
Yep.
or something like that, right?
And here's the lane level, and you can see they're right in the same ball path. Just really just the snap at the end, and that's all cover stock.
Yeah, exactly. Like your core gets you to that point, and
Yep.
then your cover stock takes over, right?
So now here you are throwing it.
Well, I don't think we have to say that I like this ball. Yeah, I think we covered that.
Yeah, Nick loved this ball.
Yeah, and that's why I hate asking people, because I do have an advantage over other people. I do get more new stuff than other people get.
But when
right?
someone's getting rid of a ball,
I mean, if it's going somewhere,
come to me.
Come to me, especially this one. Like, and I went over and that's what I said to her. I said, I hate asking for stuff, but when you decide that you're done with that one,
now, do you think he's going to want something for it now that you've beaten his brains in?
Well, when I switched to, I was actually bowling on Wednesday, and when I switched to it, I didn't win that game.
Oh, okay. So you let him have one back. All right. So now you don't owe him anything. Okay.
No, so.
Now, for you, we've talked about this. This is definitely something that you go to later when you need to see the friction down lane, but you don't want to see it up front.
Well, yeah, when it's either come a little bit shorter because it's burnt up at the end, or the fronts are gone, and I have something I can say, okay, I can throw this ball there.
Yep.
Because it is very controlled, and I know what it's going to do every time.
Now, with this smaller core, it flares a little bit less, which means it's not going to, when it sees the friction down lane, it's not going to, even though it does jump left, it's not going to overhook.
It's not at a good aggressiveness to it. It's got a lot of hook and a lot of friction. You can see it when it sees it, but it's not like,
it's way more continuous.
Yeah, it's not like, hey, I'm going.
Yeah,
like it's like a lot of the ASIMs, you got that really sharp point where this is symmetric, so it's still gonna be a softer, continuous motion, which is what I love about it. It's just, like I said, it's very predictable. Anytime I've got it,
you can see how excited he is just throwing it out in the lanes. Here, you can hear it in his voice.
Yeah. Like it's so weird to have a ball that I start shooting something and I'm like, okay, I'm not carrying, or something's not right. Like the other day, I was missing just one lane.
Yep.
And I moved in a couple boards, and it just didn't work. And I'm like, got the ball out of the bag and didn't miss. It's just knowing how it's going to react and it being the same all the way.
Yeah,
different shots.
You can have faith in it. It's your oh God, I don't know what's going on ball. You can control it and get it. Once again, another strike there. You moved another 5 boards.
That's one thing I have to give the Storm. Is they have this ball and they have that other ball that they keep pumping out because they know people love them.
Yep.
And they know that it has a place in everybody's bag, right? And that's
certain balls, as long as you're updating the cover stock, I've always thought should stay in a lineup. Yeah. For me, it's the bonus.
Yeah. There's a couple deviate balls that I wish never left.
Oh, I know. Speaking of the bonus, here you are throwing it. And once again, these are very, very similar core dynamics. So when we're comparing these two balls, we're really going to be looking at cover stock.
Yeah.
So a solid ball like the bonus is going to be generally smoother.
Yeah.
And a pearl ball like this is going to be a little more reactive down lane. Yeah. So let's see how they stack up.
I was going to say, it's probably just going to get down there a little bit cleaner. You can see
just a tiny bit inside, about 3 feet farther down and angular.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would say then, in your mind, tell me if I'm wrong, if you're looking for something that's benchmarky, but not solid, something that you can go off your benchmark or off that first ball in your bag, this is the kind of ball that you count on.
Yes, easily, yes. This motion, and they nailed it with the two, and I think it's the best combination of the two that we've had since.
Well, that is pretty high praise. So would you recommend they go check it out?
Yes, buy this ball.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.